Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
That's me.
Okay.
And you know, I do respond to people. I don't just, you know, post a thing and act all uppity. Some things I, you know, respond to, and you know, I talk to the people from time to time.
Do you feel like you should be in a bigger position as an artist, or are you happy where you're at, or you think the growth is? How do you feel when you assess yourself? What do you think about yourself and where you're at in your career?
I mean, the thing with me is that I'm such a loyal person, and I've been with, you know, some of the biggest labels, Murder Inc., and, you know, obviously I was with Cam and them. And I guess maybe, I don't know if it's the whole thing that I never had a brother or what, but I get so attached to, you know, I'm a guy's girl. Like I like to be around men. I get along better with men than women. Right. Yeah. I ain't a nigga, but I get along better with men. So when I'm around, you know, a situation such as this where I start feeling like everybody is my brother, I love them like brothers, and I noticed that, you know, a lot of the situations I was in, it wasn't reciprocated. It was just business. With this situation, I really feel like this is my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if Cash get into a fight, I'm jumping in it. If Rico get into a fight, I'm jumping in it.
I told her you like 6 something. Right?
No, I'm not. I'm 5'9" and a half. It's the,
no,
it's the
them heels. But you be wearing like 12-inch heels or some shit like that. Like, yo, you change that light bulb and shit?
Honestly, I feel like this is the best situation I've ever been in. One, because the love is real, and because, you know, I mean, obviously we all have our differences, creative differences, and we have our little squabbles here and there, but at the end of the day, we all come together as a family.
Can we tell the world that Trick is really a good dude, though?
Trick is a good dude.
Because I think, you know, he's looked at as the devil and shit. I'm like, no, he's regular.
He's not the devil. He's just a little misguided from time to time.
But he keep it real, though. Like,
and honestly, you know, if I could have, I'm gonna tell you something. I told Trick when I first met him, because when I first met Trick, I was expecting like some militant dude with, like, you know, strapped with Rambo armor or something. And when I started talking to him and working with him, because, you know, he executive produced my mixtape, I said, Trick, I don't want your legacy to be this goon. You are a musical genius. I want your, you know, your legacy to be musical. And that, you know, that's his brother. He initially brought Trick out and put Trick on, and, you know, I had no idea that Trick was as talented as he was. So they had been working together since the 90s, you know, and he put Trick in a position to get, you know, all of the other deals and things that he had that came about later. So, you know, I had no idea. But, you know, I think that like I said, going back to the Shaka Khan thing, you know, the music business has a lot of demonic aspects to it, and there you can fall into traps where you feel like you gotta act a certain way to get respect.
Is it a time where you felt like, I'm not fucking with this shit no more?
Yeah, of course. All the time, every day. Every day. But I mean, I love it. And then, you know, even at this point, because I'm part owner of a label, that's selfish, because I got Rico, I got Cash Pay, Lucci just came on.
You got this rich ass producer and shit.
I mean, and they're some of the most humble dudes you ever meet. And I mean, he won't even tell you his resume. And I'm talking about, this dude will sit and make 10 beats a day, and you would never ever know, because he's so humble. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What collaboration has eluded you that you think it's time for you to get that?
With artists?
Yes.
I really want to work with Meek Mill. I want to work with Meek.
You from Philly? How fucking hard is that?
He's locked up right now, so.
He wasn't always locked up.
Nah, but I haven't. Well, you know, we've been on tour for a while, so I'm just really now settling down and getting ready to start working on my album. We've really been focusing on Cash Pay, because his
Gilly was here yesterday too.
Oh, shout out to Gilly.
He did somebody else's radio station here. Then I had him in the hood.
Okay, and then my brother is Dutch from Dutch and Spade.
That's your physical brother?
I mean, he's my brother.
Yeah, I know that. No.
That's my spiritual brother.
Yo, you know what's dope? They had if they was fucking with the record they did with I used to love that record.
Well, you know, that was my first label, so that was my
entertainment.
Yes, that was my I don't know what you want to call it.
Your virginity. Close your ears.
You know what?
I
was explaining to them too, like, it's so different now, because it's so easy to put records out. You know, you got YouTube, you got social media. Back then, we didn't have any of that.
All she had was, let me tell y'all what she had. She had Who is Charli Baltimore?
Don't forget
stickers?
about Buck, because I know you know Buck.
Buck we all from the same hood.
Who don't know
Buck could climb up on the West Side Highway and put the Who is Charli Baltimore
Listen, we're from Fulton Street.
stickers all over.
We're from the
Okay.
hood.
Oh, so
No,
y'all
I know.
yeah.
Hold on, you don't understand. Our parents know each other parents.
Yeah.
Buck was the
Birthday parties.
If there was
Yeah,
the
right.
street
Corey
team,
Jackson.
if they had street team, right? If they had street team in the Bible, it'd be a picture of Buck.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's so different.
I seen your shit by the country house.
Right, but what I was telling them the other day was that we didn't have any of the I guess
The internet. Yeah.
Right, we didn't have any of that.
Wasn't even-
Everything
email
grind,
was some
grind,
corporate
grind.
shit back
Not
then.
only that, y'all know Un. So
Yeah.
Un would do stuff like this. Yo, B, if y'all motherfuckers go to the radio station and fuck up one line on a freestyle, boy, all y'all motherfuckers getting dropped and I'm sending y'all back to the projects.
Yeah, nah,
fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Like, this is the type of shit we was under pressure every
He was
day.
the East Coast Suge
No, I'm
Knight.
dead serious.
He was the East Coast Suge Knight for a little
No, he
while.
really was.
Yeah.
He really was. So it's different now.
We
you
know
what I'm
Un, we
saying?
know Just, we know Troy, we know
didn't
everybody.
have a choice. Like, we
Yeah.
literally was sitting there like, if we fuck up this freestyle, that's it for us. We're
I'm
done.
going home.
Right, I
on the
literally
Greyhound
had
back to
60
Philly.
records or entertainment. Like,
Where's all your old
playing
music?
around. I had to get away from entertainment. So when I left, I told him he could keep all the music. I just need to be out. That was my learning process. That was my my initiation into the music business. And then Murder Inc. was more me, I guess, becoming seasoned. And now I've gotten to the point where I know enough where I could pass my knowledge on to these guys and they can carry on the legacy of
So would Charli
B&B.
Baltimore say Charli Baltimore got jerked before?
Of course, I've been jerked before, and I want to make it my business to make sure that our artists don't get jerked on no level.
So Major, y'all independent.
Yes, we
What's-
like being independent.
So y'all gonna stay like that, or y'all gonna
I
get
want
a
us to stay like
major
that. I mean, it would
distribution?
have to be a crazy situation for us to go into something where we're doing a 50-50
Joint
or
venture,
whatever.
yeah.
But I particularly love the independent
Because you could drop videos when you want, you could drop projects.
And I mean,
a lot of people don't know when you're on a major, you can't really do what the fuck you want to do.
You
They
can't.
gotta.
I mean, and then also they would be taking Cash and Rico and looking at them, they nice looking dudes, and next thing you know, they're trying to make them something that they're not.
Hey, y'all niggas in dresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is wearing dresses, man.
I mean, it's a lot of larceny that comes with that, and we not into that. We all about just enhancing the talent that they already have. They already.
Y'all know I'm on some black power shit. I'm light skinned, but I'm on some black
You
power shit.
silly.
I am, for real. So this is what I want to do. I want to put some people on the spot. She co-signed the shit out you. Fresh, do we got any music over there?
We gotta play Cash.
All right, so yeah, let's get into some music. We gonna come right back. What song you got over there?
I'm tripping over there.
That's what you got? So introduce your song, man.
It's your boy Cash Pay, representing B&B Entertainment. Was now I'm about to listen to my new single called Trippin'. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
She don't write with black pens.
No, blue pens.
Blue pens.
I only
Okay.
write with black pens.
She don't freestyle.
So it's big unlike Ike Turner in the studio?
I don't know.
Spit the
what-
rhyme like I told
used
you.
to scare the shit out of us in the studio. I ain't gonna lie. Man, he used to be hollering at us. We wasn't even doing nothing. I was the first person with a $64 million deal that fucked it up. Like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
What?
I thought
How
it
do you
was
fuck
50.
up $64 million?
And he had you and Cam. And
Yes.
Cam went on to be,
Right.
this Dipset. Because all the Dipset was there.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy didn't rap back then.
No, he didn't. He was
Jimmy
just,
didn't. It was just me and Cam. It was
Yeah.
me, Cam, and Dutch and Spade.
yeah.
That was
Yo,
it.
they made that record, man, Baby If You Want It, man. That was my joint, the black and white video.
Man, Un got so many records on. But see, Un bootlegged my album and put it out. So I never got any royalties
Oh, word?
from that.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, she don't freestyle, so you on the spot. Hold up, first of all, who...
Now we
who-
gonna let
No, but who music did we just hear, though? Let's...
okay, first we heard him and Yo Gotti's song.
Okay.
Lost count.
You
A
rich,
Lost
nigga.
Count.
Yeah.
Then we heard Cash Pay record Trippin'.
Okay.
And then we heard Rico's record Bang Bang, and we about to play you my first single that I just finished from my album.
Oh, shit, so hold up, we gonna get into that. So,
Yeah. And then we gonna let Rico rip it.
yeah, let's get into that
Charli
first.
Baltimore
Yeah.
exclusive.
Word.
Yeah, now y'all the first people hearing this record.
Oh, shit.
Just got
Huh?
it mixed and everything.
What he just went right now.
He just went to get it.
The music ain't come through yet?
Yeah.
All right, so fuck it. We gotta improvise for now.
Squad.
Let's sing Kumbaya. What is that squad shit though? You keep saying that
It's the
shit
squad, man. We family. It's
No,
the
because
squad.
everybody say that shit. I thought it was just
We
some
ain't
brick
them.
squad shit.
No, we ain't them. It's
Then I just see
us.
some other niggas
But
like.
they from Detroit. They got their own
And we
slang.
don't even smoke.
All right, so who? All right, so you from Memphis?
Yeah, smoke.
All right, you from Detroit?
I'm from Philly.
You from Philly?
He from
I'm from
Detroit.
Detroit.
Where's your daughter from?
And we from
She,
Brooklyn.
I told her she gonna have to freestyle in a minute. She from Philly.
Oh, because I'm about to say, you know, she been
Oh,
with you.
what you mean? Where's she from?
No,
She
because
my
she-
daughter. You back
No,
when
because
you
she's
born
with you on the
shit.
road. Like she could be, you could be living in LA at the time. You
Well,
could be.
at that
That's what I'm
case,
saying.
yeah, she's all over the
You're
she's international.
your name. You're from America. That's what it is. You're an army brat. So all right. So being that we don't have the music
Nah,
yet,
they getting it together. But y'all the first first people that are here. We just got this record.
so see what we do for y'all motherfucking listeners. But they listen to me because I'm fucking crazy.
Where's Steph Love at? Last time I was up here with Steph.
Steph
She's
is
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
Well, tell Steph I said what's up. That's
My show is better than Steph's shit though.
Alright.
Steph stand up the whole time and shit. She's stand up, right?
yeah.
I gotta
She
come
do.
on her show and fuck with her one time and
do.
shit. But you know, this is our
But
home
you know what?
every
That day
Wednesday.
we was outside the Berkeley Center. You was talking some real shit.
I'm
You got
on
all
some
that
militant
on tape.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
really-
it wasn't no militant shit. It was real shit.
We you know
Real shit.
we got shit with the like on my website we try to be the change that we want to see, like I was telling y'all.
Right.
So we got Professor Griff, we got
Right.
the Nation of Islam,
real
we getting with
hip-hop.
that we getting with the Hebrew Israelites on Saturday, like niggas talking that shit
Right.
that our people need
Got
to
the
hear.
irritated
Right.
genie. of
Irritated
Southeast
genie.
DC.
Yeah, like you know the conscious dudes, you know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of people. We got
They
Charles
the ones
Barron.
they the ones that give you the knowledge.
Look, did you know that all the streets of East New York, Brooklyn, most of them are named after slave masters?
No.
Slave
Are you
plantation
serious?
owners.
Plantation owners. They're
New
great.
York
They're
plantation.
buried in.
Plantation owners.
They're buried
From Van
in.
Brooklyn?
Sicklen. Yeah,
Listen,
from Van, oh,
they're buried in East New York. Their graves are
yo,
in
we
East
was
New
at
York.
their grave site, but we filmed it all. Let's
Yeah,
let
we
it be
filmed
out.
it all. You got it?
That's crazy.
But see, that's a popular misconception that there was
Let
no
us-
slavery
alright.
in New York.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and Murder Inc. is from
Well,
East
that
New
I
York.
know.
Yeah.
I know the whole.
The Maya Lansky and them is from.
Right.
You're not Irv Gotti.
Not Irv Gotti.
Yeah, yeah. That nigga from Queens or some shit like that. So, introduce your song. I think you got it queued up.
So this is the first single off of my album, which is called Ethos. It's called Bed Full of Money. We get ready to shoot a video to this out in Cali in the next couple of weeks. So it's actually just a record, you know, like I'm a real lyrical type of rapper, but this beat, I kind of wanted to make like a fun record and have fun with it. And there
Let it go.
is, Bed
There we
Full
go.
of Money.
This footage is sponsored by GotThatKnock.com, a new website dedicated to the DJs and producers all around the world. On the website, you can find beat making videos, tips and tricks on how to be a better DJ, how to be a better producer. Also, you can find interviews from your favorite producers, your favorite record execs, and DJs all around the world. Log on to GotThatKnock.com.